Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another lovely episode of the Unfiltered Podcast. We are your host, Marco Barella.
And Mr. Troy Scherzer.
Yes, we're indeed. We're back in the month of No Not November, baby. We hope you soldiers are over there going strong. Five days sober. How are you doing, Troy? How are you doing?
5 days sober of what?
Nutting. It's No Not November,
That's
my guy.
fucking crazy. I can't believe we're talking about this.
I mean, come on.
gotta be
We
fucking
gotta,
kidding me.
like, it's fucking November, bro. We gotta document every
You gotta
week.
be fucking kidding me.
You already failed, didn't you? You fucking little bitch boy. You gotta fail. There's no way you failed. It's only the fucking 5th day of November. Come on.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. I have gone 5 days sober. But
Wow,
I'm not sure.
Marco.
I'm not. I know it's a record.
That's a record
It's
for you, ain't it?
No. My record's 3 weeks, but that's pretty impressive. I got to beat that from last year.
That's
But
crazy.
we hope you soldiers at home are sticking through it. But welcome back to another episode.
That's
We hope you
fucking crazy.
guys
I can't
had.
believe you opened with no November.
Oh, we gotta open up strong, baby. You know what I mean? Like we gotta or keep the soldiers at bay.
I
You
got
know
a
what I
question
mean?
for you.
Huh?
I got a question for you.
What?
Do you think No November is like a predominantly white thing to do? Like, do you think Indian people are doing it and like
Well, I don't think any people have access
African
to porn.
Americans? I feel like are because a couple I've talked to have talked about
I
it a
think
little
it's
bit.
just a man thing. I could have swore I saw something on TikTok that like even in the UK, like porn watching is like 50% down. I'm not sure if because of No November, but I'm pretty sure it has something like I don't know. If anything, it encourages porn addiction and not cut porn addiction. I'm just saying. I think it's it's a meme thing, but honestly, low key, when you really like do a deep dive, it can really be helpful. But
Yeah.
but then again, you're
some of y'all
yeah, it's
be
true.
gooning every day. Like you gotta stop tugging. It's about to fall off. Come on.
It's true.
What y'all
That is a
doing?
known.
AKA Marco Barilla.
Oh man, I mean, hell,
Anyway,
by the time November's over, that should be a faucet down there.
I gotta ask, did your dad still listen to the podcast?
I hope sure he's not. It's fucking fine.
I hope he doesn't.
I hope he does. Hey, you know what, Dad? I'm an adult. I fucking can do adult things. I'm a big boy.
Walking like every night. Make sure you're not doing it. Like Marco, sure. You're still clean, right? Okay. Go to bed. He's coming up. He's checking on you.
But yes, welcome back to Unfiltered Podcast. You guys, hope you had a nice, safe, and spooky Halloween. What
Oh my God,
what
yes.
did you
What did you do?
put it? I didn't do much, honestly. We had a big ass fire pit in the front of our house. Our neighbors stopped by. We had some s'mores and shit. Basically what we did is that we combined all of our candy bowls into one thing. We just chilled out and talked. We were also listening to the World Series, which we're gonna talk about in a little bit. But it was nice and chill. I may or may you would have been proud of me. I may not have had a couple of adult beverages, particularly like I was fucking shit faced. I had like
Fuck yeah.
I had like 5 or
Good
6
boy.
beers. I had 5 or 6 beers. So I was fucking in it. I woke up with a massive hangover. Do not recommend, but it was fun. It was cozy. The aesthetic was nice. I mean, the one thing I love about my new neighborhood is that there are a lot more children in it. So like they're trick or treating on like 5 or 6 o'clock, and they're doing like this little mini parade for the neighborhood, and they're just like rocking a lot of neighborhood. They were. It was cool to see because like the thing is that, and we talked about it last week too, is that like the aesthetic and idea of how trick or treating is kind of dying, and I think it's just like a newer generation thing. But like, it was really cool to see because it's really cool to see like the costumes. A lot of Minecraft costumes. I had some kids came up to their house that they made custom like Enderman and Creeper costumes like out of cardboard. It was fucking really dope. They did really good on it.
Really?
Yeah, I had a lot of ironically I had a lot of like Pixar characters like Woody and Lightning McQueen, which is awesome, fucking throwback. I did see a couple of K-pop Demon Hunters. Obviously, I wasn't surprised about that. I love the costumes. But it was really dope. I think I'm just, maybe one year we got to do like a fucking we should do like a live stream of trick or treating. That'd be fucking dope. But yeah, what about you, Troy?
Went out to a couple bars in Doylestown.
Did you wear your
Sorry.
Lorax costume while you were doing this?
I did not. I did not.
Damn. Bummer.
So excuse me. I was debating doing it. I just felt like maybe not the best idea to have to fit in a tight spot with
Yeah,
a big ass
your
belly.
pecker is probably fucking, showing
Oh my!
out.
All right, hold on. We're gonna talk about this because this is funny as fuck.
Oh fuck.
Right? I'm wearing. So this is when I finally get. By the way, I don't know if I mentioned this. I dyed that shit 3 times because you couldn't order an orange skin suit before um before Halloween. You could not get one anywhere. However, you could get a white one and some orange dye. Ordered that. Also, remember, I had the party 2 weekends ago, so it was like I had to get it before the party, which was even, earlier. So it's like, oh, fuck, all right. Dyed that shit 3 times. Took so long, whatever. Got it dyed. Also, I kind of stained my dryer, but we're not going to talk about that.
Oh my
It
god, you did
happens.
not think about it?
It's a
I'm
slight
sure the
tint.
missus is happy with that.
It's just fine. Didn't really care.
Yeah, hopefully they come out, right?
Yeah, no, yeah, it's fine. I mean, it's like you kind of notice it, you kind of don't. And it'll like brush off over time.
That's
Anyway,
funny.
so I put it on and I walk downstairs, and I know it. Leah looks at me and she's like, "Oh my god." She's like, "You can see the shaft and 2 balls in full definition, 4K."
Good,
She's like, "You
good.
cannot wear it like that," and I'm like, "Really?" I'm like, "Oh." It's not good. Okay.
I mean, come on, that's the most obvious outcome. You knew what was gonna happen when you did that.
I didn't think. I thought it would be like maybe a little bit looser there or something. Nah,
No, it's in
like,
the name skin's tight.
listen. When you're packing like me,
All
what can
right.
you say?
Let's see the photo,
Yeah.
man. Let's show it to the
I'll
world.
send it over right after. Don't worry.
Oh yeah. I
Actually,
can't
well,
do
I
it, bro. It's
can't.
November.
I can't. I'll send it after November. Don't worry. I'll send it December 1st.
I gotta stay strong,
You'll get that.
bro. I gotta stay
Yep.
strong.
But so I ended up. I'm talking to her about it, and so we talk about it for like a day, and then I decide I put on 4 pairs of boxers and a pair of shorts. Made it a lot better. And then also I put a stuffed animal in my stomach I have basically a perfectly round stuffed animal that I put in my stomach. Worked out great, and it also helped pull that part like away a little bit. My ding-a-ling wasn't showing. It was great.
Get dingling. Just wear a cup or some shit.
I feel like that would be the most obnoxious thing you could do. It's just like cup. You're like, Jesus Christ, what is happening?
I mean, unless people are just objectively looking at your schlong.
When you're in bright orange, right? All you're seeing is lumps. When there's a lump in the crotch that's way, way too big, you're gonna be like, what is going on? Like, we gotta talk about this. But yeah, that was the downfall of it. The crotch situation.
So did we learn our lesson and what not to do for next year for Halloween?
Yeah, no, 100%. Well, I know what to do in order to not let that happen. I don't understand some of these guys that run around. Bro, I don't understand. They run around in these black skin suits and whatnot. I'm like, how is your dingling not showing? I'm like, what is going on? Like, you must be wearing 5 pairs of boxers or some shit like that underneath. Like, I don't understand that. Or they got really small peepees. I don't know.
Boy, no, boy. You should just tuck in, bro. You should just tucked in.
Tuck in for 5 hours. Let me just.
I mean, it might go fucking numb, but it'd be worth it.
No, it would not be worth it. I wouldn't be comfortable.
Okay, so then do we have any ideas or concepts for next year's Halloween costume?
I'm gonna be reusing that shit.
You're gonna be doing the fucking Lorax again next year?
Oh fuck yeah. And I'm gonna do it better because I'm not gonna face paint, so I'm just gonna have the eyebrows and mustache, which I'll be able to wear for a lot longer. That was my main issue. I put face paint on, and then I put them on top.
Mic, by the way.
Oh, sorry. Am I really loud? My bad.
Yes.
I can turn me down a little bit. Well, I had me up because I noticed on other episodes I was just way too quiet.
My fault.
Actually,
I can work on that.
Turn me up a little bit. There we go. No, it's all good. I can adjust right here, so we're good. I'll probably just fucking reuse it. Honestly, you don't dress up, right, or something, unless you go to like a party or something.
I mean, I was so tempted because I really wanted to go dress up something. I did I had a camp event a few days prior, so I dressed up as like a last second Negan from The Walking Dead. But like this is a
Yeah,
simple
yeah.
like jeans, boots, and a leather jacket. And like I have a styrofoam Lucille, which is his barbed wire bat in the TV show. So that was
Okay.
kind of like you can do like a last minute thing. But I do next June want to like buy a costume that I can wear for a couple. Like I don't like unless a couple of homies like my friend like our friend Nico didn't do a part of this shit, which he usually does. But
Yeah, I was gonna say. Okay.
so
So
but
he
I
didn't.
do want to like I wouldn't mind being Ghostface for like every year because he's simple, he's slick, he's cool looking. I
Yeah.
love the design of Ghostface. But like I don't know. Unless I'm like deliberate, like I wouldn't mind just like, especially now that like I said before, like the kids are on our block doing it. Like I wouldn't mind scaring the shit out of them.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That would be fun. But I would
Okay.
definitely. I definitely do want to do
Definitely.
it next year, but who knows? I have plenty of time to think. Even though I keep saying that and I don't end up doing nothing until like the week of Halloween. But I am kind of sad that Halloween's over. But like
It's over.
now now that everyone's fucking, I went to the dentist like yesterday and they were already fucking playing Christmas music. And I'm like, are you fucking
Je-
kidding me?
Jesus Christ.
Oh
Are
man,
they
I was
really?
like, I mean, it was already torture enough that they were fucking, sawing my teeth and fucking, torturing me. But then they fucking listen to Christmas music while doing it.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
But
So yeah, I understand that.
speaking of, I know one of the things that they did at the dentist is X-ray and shit, and they said
Hmm.
that right now my wisdom teeth are fine. They're not bothering me.
Really?
Yeah, so which is weird because I could have swore like a year ago they said that they recommend me doing it, but now they're saying it like they're saying like yeah, you're fine. They don't bother me yet, so I'm not sure if I really want to like do it if they're not bothering me yet. But I know like we were talking about it with you is that like they recommend doing it
Yeah.
sooner rather than later. I don't know. I'm just worried I'm gonna say something fucking stupid when I'm fucking high.
Honestly, you're pretty coherent. I'm not gonna, well, at least I was when I got out of it. Like you're coherent. You talk about stuff, but like you kind of know what you're saying, so you know not to say a slur or some stupid thing to people or
Yeah.
say the wrong thing or you
Sure, it
make
doesn't need to
make a
be high
sexist
to say
joke.
that. Neither do
No, I
I.
don't say that. Anyway, I think I was just talking about martinis afterwards.
I
Really wanted a
love the
martini.
videos on TikTok of people post like
We
fucking surgery.
we tried to do that, but by the time it wasn't very long. By the time I woke up, Lee was there, and we were figuring stuff out with the nurse, and then we moved out and like basically walked me out. We got in the car, and then we basically tried to do it, but I was way too coherent that I was like, she was asking me questions, and I'm like, I'm saying answers, and I look at her, and I'm like, this isn't working. I know what I'm saying. Like I'm not confused or anything. I'm just like a little out of it, but
Should have got more
I'm
high
pretty
for
much
the
coherent.
views, the views.
Yeah, just start smoking in the car right after. No, don't do that. The kids
That's
don't smoke
funny.
weed. It's bad for you.
It is indeed.
Um,
Um, that's funny. I will say though, like the only thing that I like about dentist is the fucking laughing gas that they give you for like when you get your cavities filled or any like teeth procedures. I mean, I know for sometimes they use needles and shit, but like laughing gas is just like makes you feel good.
I have no idea.
It's like
Knock on wood. I've never had to do anything.
you'll like it. You'll like it. They
I'll
I
like it.
call it a
All.
pig. I call it a pig mask because they put like a little. It looks like a little snout, whatever the fuck you want to call it. They put it over your nose and like you obviously breathe it instead of over your mouth. But
Yeah.
like your whole body, you feel like so much at ease and you want to take a nap. It's not like a panicking thing with like weed, like you can get like freaky high. Like
Hmm.
this is just like you're fucking at a spa, for nice and
Hmm.
relaxed. But
Oh,
I
nice.
mean, yeah. But
Yeah.
I'm a good
Speaking of,
boy and I don't get cavities. What were you saying?
there you
Sorry.
go. There you go. Oh, no, I was just gonna say. Speaking of Halloween, I did while I was sitting at the bar because I stole the seat real quick. I got to watch the end of the World Series game. I forget which game that was. It was the Blue Jays won that day.
That was
However,
games. It was probably game. Well, this was
I think it was Game 6.
yeah, because game 7 was
Hmm.
on
The
November.
following night, and well, let's just say shout out the Dodgers that spend so much goddamn money that they just bought their team a free win, and they'll do it again next year,
Yeah,
and we'll
yeah.
three-peat, and yeah.
I fucking pray
Quite
that they don't.
disappointed. I wanted the Blue Jays to win really badly. I wanted
So did
Guerrero,
most of them. Actually,
Cavero
not most of
to get a
America.
ring, and I wanted, those guys just they balled out at the end of the year, and going from literally, I think weren't they like dead last
They
to
were under
being
500 out of the second
yeah,
month of
or
the
sorry,
season.
they were one of the bottom teams, like bottom 5 teams,
Yeah.
and then they
They were
came
like
all the way to made it to the
plus
World
a
Series.
thousand to make it to the World Series, and then the odds kept getting lower and lower throughout the season. And like I'm really surprised because I thought most Americans wanted to see the Blue Jays win, but then I realized America's ego against Canada is just unmatched, and they just fucking said fuck Canada because there literally was a fucking Canada versus America World Series. Um, but that was probably like again like you gotta. I mean, I give so much fucking shout outs to the Blue Jays. I did not know how good they were because I don't watch much American League
Yeah, really.
baseball, but like everybody was so cocky about the fucking Dodgers winning in 5, winning it in 6 maybe. But like cuz the thing is when you look at it like on paper the Dodgers really didn't have hard of a journey to go to the World Series. I mean, everybody knew they were beating the Reds. The Phillies again, me and you and everybody else thought the Phillies were
Yeah.
on the shit, but like I mean, we talked about that already,
We thought
but
the Phillies would beat yeah, and then the
and
Brewers. They
that
fucking
was
destroyed
so
the
fucking
Brewers.
ass.
That
That
was so
was
sad.
I do not know how they made it that. They were a 90 win team. I think they had
They
more wins than
were
the
weren't
Dodgers.
they number one? They were
They were
number
the one
one
seed. Yeah,
going into the
they had
playoffs.
more wins
So
than the Dodgers did.
yeah, they walked in with a 1 seed and walked out literally losing 4 straight, and that was it.
I mean, the fucking Blue Jays balled out, dude. But
I
like
know that was awesome.
I like everything from the Tigers and Mariners game and then the fucking Blue Jays and Mariners and then this is probably one of the top 5 World Series this past decade.
I was
This
just gonna
was
ask you. You think this was the best World Series of all time, or do you
not of
think?
all time.
Okay,
I mean my favorite World Series of all time obviously will probably have to be Cubs and former Indians back in 2016. That was I didn't watch much baseball back then, but I just remember like watching snippets and then obviously now that I'm older, I rewatched game like 7. That was
mm.
like one of the most
Was it electric?
electric like but
Yeah,
this was so good. This was such a well-deserved World Series compared to last year's which was kind of lackluster especially with two juggernaut of teams, but like this one's like
yeah,
no one
really.
expected the Blue Jays to make it to the World Series and then everybody expected the
Yeah,
Dodgers.
yeah. At least it was a good one compared to last year,
Yeah,
where
it
fucking they
yeah.
walked out in 5 and won it.
It was a little lackluster. I mean, if it went
Hmm.
more games, it probably had more views. Which there was I forgot how many views, but like the fucking game 7 of the World Series had like triple the amount of views of the Super Bowl this past year.
That's cool. That's
It was like
awesome.
50,000 for the Super Bowl or something like that, or 50 million or some shit. I don't know, something like it was so good. And any game 7 is good for baseball or just any sport in general. Like that's why like it was so good for the sport and it was much needed. If anything, this just proves how much like all the one thing I always saw on like on Twitter after is like, oh, if you don't, I didn't start watching baseball, but like after tonight, I might start. It gets people talking about baseball, which is something I love to see.
Yeah,
But
really.
it was such a neck and neck battle. It was such like back and forth. Obviously, the longest game of World Series, game 3, 18 innings long. That was a fun night to stay up late night too. I went to bed like 2 or 3 in the morning. After that, that was,
Oh,
and of
awesome.
course there was the goat Frederick Freeman hit the walk off home run in that, which was fucking electric. I was mad, but honestly, Freddie's a goat. He's a fucking W man, and I
Yeah, really.
um. But I mean, man, fucking over $1 billion in starting pitching, and they fucking showed out. That's why they get paid over $1 billion. Fucking Yoshinobu Yamamoto is a fucking dog. Like, dude is like he threw. I think he
He
threw like
he threw almost a full game
no, he
on
did.
game
He threw a
2.
complete game, and then
Now
like
is that 9 innings, or how many innings is technically a complete game,
complete game's
or
full
is
nine
it 6 or 7? It's a full. So
innings.
he threw a full 9 innings.
Yes,
He threw a
and
full
then a
nine
day or two
innings. Game
later,
2,
he went
game
into
6, he threw
like 8.
6 or 7 or 8.
I see what you did there. Yeah, like basically
No,
damn near half it.
legitimately, yeah. Like I think they had the other Japanese guy the closer come in and close it out in Game 6. No, maybe.
I don't think so.
I don't remember, but still, and he won both of those games, and then he comes in and closes it out on Game 7 and pitches another 3 innings after the night
I think
before
he pitched like
pitching
80
6
innings
or
this
7.
postseason. 80
Yeah,
innings,
I I
something
I
like
kind of
that.
understand why he got the MVP. I was surprised a pitcher got it, but
Yeah, I mean,
after
we
finding out what he
both
did,
said
I
it
was
was gonna
like,
be
Jesus
Otani.
Christ. Yeah.
But besides that monster game 3 where he had like 3 tanks and 6 innings pitched, which is and like 10 strikeouts, that was probably one of the best World Series performance ever. I'm
Yeah.
really surprised. I mean, like, besides that, Otani was just like constantly getting on base, and he was definitely gonna be the runner up. I'm really surprised fucking Miguel Rojas didn't get it. The fucking, mind you, before that clutch tying home run in the 9th inning, he hasn't gotten a hit since September, and that was his first hits of September, and he fucking ties the
Yeah.
game.
And yeah, I know. I
I
saw.
was,
Fuck.
mind you, I lost 60
Yeah.
like $60+ betting on the Dodgers, and it was 2 outs away.
I walked away, and I think I made $8.
Dang, good.
Yep, I bet like $25 split between a couple spots, but then I bet on the Dodgers to win when it was like 7th or 8th inning. They were down 1. It was 5-4 Blue Jays, and it was like plus 550 or something like that for their odds to win.
Mm.
So I was like, bet $10, and it was gonna win like $38, and it hit. So I was like, cool.
I mean,
I at least
that
made my
was
money back.
that was such a fucking like nerve-wracking game. Like, I'm not a Blue Jays fan or a Dodgers fan, obviously, but like that was such a fucking like back and forth game. The close plays, the clutch catch by Andy Pajes when he fucking slammed
Yep.
into Kike Hernandez, and then the fucking play at the home plate with Miguel Rojas again.
Did you see how fucking close the Blue Jays were to winning it?
Yep,
They
dude.
were
There was so many times there was like
fraction
that.
of a second.
It was so, and the fucking ball that got stuck underneath the left center field wall that was called a dead ball, which was fucking
It was
bullshit in my
not,
opinion. But
because
like
it
that's
bounced out. That's what my whole thing was. Before he even touched it, it rolled out on its own. That should not have been called a dead ball. 100%.
yeah.
That's another one where it's like, guys, what are we doing? I know it hit that spot, and you're like, dead ball. But they're like, oh, and they put their hands up, dead ball, whatever. And then you see it roll out, like without any assistance. Like, how are you calling that a dead ball when it rolls out on its own?
Yeah.
You can't call that a dead ball. You got to play that.
It was so fucking. You couldn't like write it better. Like, it was so perfectly placed underneath the fucking wall. Like, it was nothing. But man, like that was such a fucking like I was on the edge of my seat. That's what baseball is. I love. There's nothing fucking better than playoff baseball, and it's so fucking
You're not wrong.
entertaining. And like the thing is that like it's most definitely gonna trigger the fucking lockout that's gonna happen in 2027 because that's when the player association and the MLB contract ends, I guess, or like they had to renew the contract, whatever the fuck.
Oh, really?
Because again, this is what we were talking about a few weeks ago, where like that Rob Manfred wants to be there to be a salary cap, and players and teams don't want that.
Yeah.
So especially again, the Dodgers are just like proving Rob Manfred's case by them fucking literally, like you said, buying a World
Really
Series.
buying a World Series. Yeah.
But then like, when you really look at it, like the Dodgers offense wasn't like as electric and booming as everyone claiming. If anything, it was the fucking Blue Jays that were just hitting machines, getting singles, doubles, and then
100%.
obviously
They were playing baseball. It was awesome.
you have like fucking Vlad, you have Bo Bichette, you have fucking my thick boy Alejandro Kirk behind the dish, fucking hitting doubles and dingers,
Yeah.
man.
No, 100%.
But that was so good. Like that was literally one of the best World Series in a while because like the past like 5 World Series weren't like as memorable, I would per se. Like 21 was pretty solid with the Braves beating the Astros. I mean, I know you don't like the Astros beating the Phillies in 22.
No, that I think. Well, it was
a good World Series.
It was a good World Series.
The viewership that it didn't do good. but
It didn't. I wasn't sure. I know at least Philly was super electric because that shit was
of
just
course, yeah.
everybody was so excited for that shit.
23 was probably one of the most fucking lame. The Rangers versus Diamondbacks.
100%. I
Which
don't
is
even remember
surprising because
that.
like everyone who always begs for like a new team to be in the World Series, and then we get two young teams doing it, and then that front end like I don't fucking care.
Yeah, it goes to show like we can say all we want, but at the end of the day, the big money cities are the ones that everybody wants to watch. I hate to say
Yeah.
it.
20, yeah, and I mean, you would think that, but like again, like we said, like 24, are the biggest, most historic teams, the Dodgers and Yankees. Like, I like, I didn't. I mean, obviously on paper, yes, I was excited. I was obviously butthurt still that the fucking Dodgers beat the Mets to go to the World
Yeah.
Series, but
Yep.
like, I was still nonetheless pretty pumped up because again, it's two juggernaut teams, but like that was so lackluster. Like compared the Dodger offense back last year compared to this year, which is fucking night and day, and it's majority of the same players too. But I mean, again, it was their pitching that fucking showed out. Like the rotation with MVPs: Tyler Glasnow, Blake Snell, obviously
Yeah.
Yamamoto, Otani, and of course the fucking the goat Clayton Kershaw retired after this year. This was his. I mean, I was happy for
Yeah.
Kershaw. Kershaw is one of the best pitchers in the past decade.
100%. Yeah, he's a like guaranteed Hall of
Yeah,
Fame.
he's first ballot Hall of Fame.
Yeah, really.
And I'm happy for him that he gets to finish career off with or
Exactly.
ring.
I think that's an awesome thing for great players to end on a Super Bowl win.
Yeah. Who was the most
Which
recent? You think who was the most like recent? Like Pablo, not Brady. Brady didn't win the Super Bowls last. Did Brady win
no.
the last?
Like, are we talking quarterback wise?
It could be really anybody. I mean, you could
If we
probably
want to go
Jason
historic
Kelsey.
quarterbacks, no. If we want to go historic quarterbacks, I'm gonna go Peyton Manning.
Yeah. Oh
He
yeah,
won
he
Super
did
Bowl
retire Super
50
Bowl.
and he retired after that season. Which Manning's my guy, so that's why I'm like, oh fuck yeah, Broncos won.
I mean, he's a
Ooh,
go.
great.
Is he in the Hall of Fame
It's
already?
been a while. Yeah, he's already in the Hall of Fame. It
That's
was
good.
like once he was eligible that year, he got first ballot.
Is
Like
it like
immediately.
baseball where you have to wait like at least 5+ years? I think. I don't know how many years you have to.
I forget. I don't. I. If you give me, hold on.
You guys have to correct us in the comments, but
I
I'm
know. Hold
pretty.
on.
I forgot. I think it's like isn't. I think it's like 8 years for baseball. I could be wrong, but because like Ichiro retired in 2019 and he got elected this year. I think. Or no, he retired in 19, so it was 20, 21, 22, 3, 4. It's at least 6 years, I believe. 6 or 7. God, I fucking gotta stop saying that. Unironically, 6 or 7 years after you retire from the MLB, you become eligible.
Yeah, I'm trying to look really quick because I want to actually. Uh, um. uh,
But yeah,
I'm trying to
so
think. Yeah, sorry. Keep going. I'll
no,
find it and
you're
then.
good. You guys in the comments down below, you guys gotta tell us what you guys saw at the World Series. I mean, will this World Series convince you to watch baseball next year? Because I'm very curious. Because I love baseball. Obviously, Troy's the football guy, and I'm the baseball guy. Baseball is my
Yep.
favorite sport. But it was super good, and like I said, it's really beneficial for the game of baseball, especially the fact that like I now that one of my third favorite times of baseball is unironically the like the off season because like that's when like the big money moves come in, the free agent signings, trades. I fucking love it. The Mets have
Yeah.
already made a couple of minor bullpen additions, not fucking like incredible. Um, did you? Oh yeah, did you see that the masturbator Harrison Bader opted out of his Phillies contract?
Did he?
Yeah,
Interesting.
I mean, it makes sense. I mean, he had a fucking really solid year, so he's probably gonna want more money.
Yeah,
He could.
I'm thinking that he might not. He probably will still sign with us.
I
It was
would,
just
yeah.
he'll probably still sign with us.
He'll
He just
probably
didn't
get like
want to opt in for
a
another year
two
of
to
the
three
same
year
contract.
contract,
Exactly. He
probably.
wanted more money, but probably just still stay. Is my
I
guess.
mean, he was
Um,
he had like 1 year and $10 million left on that contract, which is not. I mean, not fucking nothing.
yeah, but he'll with how young he is and other teams, his market value is
I mean, he's
probably
a
like
stud. He's an
cool.
offensive stud. He's a
Yeah,
hitting
we're talking probably
machine.
15 mil a year at least.
I think the Phillies should resign him because I would love to have him on the Mets
100%.
again. He was so fucking good with the Mets, and I'm so happy he's doing good on
Mhm.
another team.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
I mean,
it's 5 years, by the way.
mm,
You gotta
do you mind doing baseball?
retire
I'm
and
pretty
you're
sure.
5
Sorry.
years outside. I can look it up. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, so 5 years. I mean, that makes sense because it rotates and recycles each year with new members and other shit like that. I'm pretty sure baseball is like 5 or 6 years as well. I'm not 100% sure. We're gonna find that out. Um, but it was so good.
Okay.
What's baseball?
This it's a little bit longer. You have more requirements. Hold on. I read it on that. Here it goes. You have to have played at least 10 MLB seasons. You have to be retired for a full 5 calendar years, with rare exceptions such as death, and then not have been placed on MLB's ineligible list.
Uh-huh.
And then and that's a fate that's famously affected players like Pete Rose.
Damn.
So
I mean, now that he's dead, I feel like they're
uh,
gonna fucking do it. I mean,
maybe.
but
Well,
which kind
that's
of
the
fucking
thing.
makes
It's
me
like,
mad.
do you bend the rules, or you know what I mean? When you know,
I
I don't
mean,
know. That
it should
you know what I
because
mean? When you
yeah,
know he was ineligible, so I don't know.
because what's really interesting too is that the Baseball Hall of Fame just announced the 2026 con- contemporary. I'm probably fucking that up. Hold on, I'm fucking no, I can't do that. Contemporary. Oh my god, I'm fucking stupid.
He's really
Basically,
trying,
I'm
guys.
pretty
Don't worry.
sure this is like the second chance list, or like I guess like an honorary Hall of Fame member, for next year. And you have people like underrated players like Don Mattingly, who is really was a Yankee stud. Jeff Kent, who has the most home runs for a second baseman. Um, but then you have the big dogs like Roger Clemens and Barry Bonds, who
Yeah.
surprisingly have not like I mean the thing is like I think the fucking writer society for that shit's a fucking joke. It's all a publicity thing because you have players that who were suspected of taking PEDs like David Ortiz and other people who were caught doing PEDs, but then you have people like Bonds and Roger Clemens and Kurt Schilling who were not
Yeah.
in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
I think Bonds should got to be in it, and like I said, Pete Rose, um, and Roger Clemens, like these are some of the like record setters and like they're only not in the Hall of Fame, I think, because of the publicity that they got. Like they were the writers or in the news, people didn't like him, which is stupid.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. I We'll see. It seems like maybe Pete Rose would get in. I don't.
I
Yeah.
hope so.
If I have a feeling, if enough people are like, put him in, they'll put him in. Um. But yeah. Anyway, I feel like
Fucking
that
good.
could wrap us up for
But yeah,
our
I do before quick
thoughts
before we
on the.
do, I
Yeah.
wanna
Yeah.
I know we did a
Thank you.
predict obviously oh yeah we should talk about obviously MVP voting. Me and Troy were right when it comes to the National League.
Yep.
Otani, Schwarber, Osoto. I still think Otani's gonna get it. Obviously, there's obviously good cases you
I
can make
that's
for Schwarber and Soto,
I
but
know.
like, I mean, like you just can't. As long as he's fully healthy and he's doing pitching and hitting, no one's beating him. Unless
I unfortunately agree with
the
that.
day that he is too injury prone and he's just DH, but then again, like he was DH
Well,
last year and he had 50-50 fucking season.
exactly. My only other thought with him being is, was it all year he was a switch, or was it like he came in like halfway
Last year or
through
this year?
this year?
This year he was
Was
yeah
he a
he
switch? Was he switched the entire year, or wasn't it like the first quarter he didn't, and then they put him
yeah I'm pretty
eligible?
sure like it wasn't until like August he started pitching or some shit.
Yeah. So I don't. That's why I'm
But even
thinking
then
at
he
August you're almost at the end. So that's why I'm thinking maybe they'll I don't know. See,
nah, I mean,
I don't know.
I'd
I don't know.
go,
It could go
and
both
then
ways.
obviously in American League you have Judge, Kyle Raleigh, and Jose Ramirez, which I feel so bad for Jose Ramirez because he's a fucking dog, but
But he ain't getting
he
it.
gets MVP finalist votes every year and he just never gets it because, I mean, it's fucking Judge. Plus now with
What team
Kyle
is he
Raleigh,
on?
the Guardians.
Yeah. I would have said, if anything, maybe last year he could have gotten it with the Guardians getting so far.
But even then, yeah. Well, obviously you have Judge who won it last year, and he was on, the
Oh, I
Mariners.
guess that's true. Yeah, he went farther.
But
So I guess
I
yeah, it's
don't think
fair.
that really dictates
No,
their voting because I think by then they already have casted their votes by the time the World Series is about to end. I'm not sure, but
I
we
wish
gotta
they
go.
would take in the World Series because Otani didn't actually do too well. He did good,
Otani did
but not great.
fantastic, but he wasn't like as like
His
as
pitching wasn't great. Didn't he have like a 5
yeah
ERA or
he
something
did
like
get
that?
shelled a little bit. He was obviously did better hitting. Obviously fucking Vlad hit a swamp donkey off Otani,
Yeah.
but um. I do because I know we talked about it months ago. I want to go back. I
Okay.
forgot what episode we did. We did our predictions. And surprise, did you see the National League Cy Young Award finalist MVP or the fucking
No,
Cy
I
Young?
didn't. Who was it?
Um, it's your boy Christopher Sanchez of the Phillies, which I'm
Okay,
not
good.
surprised. It should have been Zach. It
Nope.
was gonna be Zach Wheeler if it wasn't Sanchez,
Oh
but
my God, he would have won it if fucking Wheeler was healthy. I
um,
100% still think he would
but
have
then
won
you
that.
also got Paul Skeens and Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Ah, fuck.
So I Skeens is
Yamamoto. So
definitely gonna
they're
get it.
putting Yamamoto in it.
Yamamoto had a fucking even before the postseason, he was a dog. But I mean,
I
Skeens had a
know.
one ERA. Like Skeens was a
Oh, did he?
fucking
Okay, yeah. He was fucking yeah. He's another one. I wonder if the Dodgers gonna try to go for him.
probably. I think he's a free agent after the next season. I'm not 100%
Yes.
sure.
Yeah, I think he has one more year, and I
Um,
know he ain't opting into that contract.
no, the Pirates are fucking cheap, and they're gonna probably if they were smart, they would let him walk next trade deadline. Because you can obviously
Try to get some draft picks or
you can get an
something.
overhaul of prospects and guy high ranking players for fucking Skeens. Um, it's gonna be Dodgers. I feel like maybe we should do an episode like in the future, a couple weeks, where I want to talk about free agents and where they're signing. But because
Mm.
obviously, like the moment like Dodgers are gonna get everybody. Like you have these fucking. I mean, half the fucking Dodgers are just Japanese players, and now the MPB, the Japanese Baseball League, posts a lot of
Yeah.
Japanese free agents, and you have
Yep.
I think I've talked about him with you, the Munetaka Murakami, the
Hmm.
fucking like 25, 26-year-old phenom, and
Isn't he the third baseman, first baseman?
yeah, the middle
That's the
infielder.
one the Phillies are going after. I'm pretty sure.
Really, you think so?
I'm pretty sure they said that they
Yeah,
were trying to
most
go
high
for him.
profile, like you said, big city teams: the Dodgers, Yankees, Mets, Phillies. I'm sure the Padres are gonna fucking do some good damage in there too. Um,
See
but
that?
yeah, so eh, I mean, like, yeah. Um, I forgot what was I fucking just talking about. I'm fucking stupid. We were talking about free agents, right? And then I
Yep.
forgot. I got so distracted.
No,
Um,
you're good.
I wanna,
Oh,
yeah,
what's his
MVP
name
voting.
on the Tigers? Scooble.
Screwball, yeah,
He's a free agent this year.
yeah. And I mean, I
A
don't want to
lot of people
sound
are saying the Dodgers are going for him.
nah, man. As of you're right. Obviously, they are, bro. I'm seeing a lot of New York Metropolitans when they get Screwball. But the thing
Yeah,
is
but
that
I
they're
don't.
at. I've seen so many like MLB analysis people and like doing their like mock trades and like we're trading
Yeah,
away so many good fucking people, and unless we are dead certain we're gonna extend them for fucking 10 years, we have to like it has to be a done deal. We're gonna resign him because we there. I've seen people see like um our pitching prospects, fucking Jonah Tong, Brendan Sprout, Brett
hmm
Beatty, Jeff McNeil. Like, would I love it? Yes, but like, I don't want to trade away those fucking people if it's like I said, it's a done deal. I would love
yeah,
Screwball because he's a fucking dog and we need pitching.
that'd be
But
awesome. At
Screwball
least for you
is
guys, it'd be
the
awesome.
Mets are the front runner. Mets and Dodgers right now. As of right now, I've seen are the front runners for Screwball. I'm just excited
Unless the
because like
Tigers can get something done.
no, did you not see
You
the
don't think?
fucking the Tigers offer compared to Screwball's offer was like I think it was like $300 million off or something hundred high million. Screwball's asking
What compared to who?
the Tigers and Screwball's free agent. I gotta fucking find it. It was the most outrageous fucking
That's crazy.
Screwball
They pretty
conch.
much just don't want to pay him. That's what you're telling me.
Yeah. Yeah, so a reported offer from the Tigers after the 2024 season was a 4-year deal, less than 80 million. I gotta find the fucking one they just said. Scuba. So this is um. It takes 2 players understanding. No, I want to fucking see. Hold on, I gotta fucking see this. Terry Scuba. Oh fuck off. Yeah, the Tigers and Scuba are reportedly over $250 million apart on negotiations. So
Wow.
Scuba's asking for a haul, and the Tigers are like, "Yeah, we can't afford that." I mean,
Fucking hell,
he's
Jesus
one of the best
Christ.
pitchers, but like
Yeah,
that
really, but
again. This is
that's.
why there needs to be a salary floor. They want to encourage
I
people to.
agree. I don't think there should be a salary cap because I understand a lot of these, like a lot of the high contract players. If you implement that, what happens to their contract? Are they grandfathered in, or are they gonna, try to have to rearrange them,
Yeah.
or are they gonna have to drop them in years? And like, it's not for the people that are 5, 6, 7 years. Are they gonna have to drop them to a 3 or 4 year contract? And then, if they get hurt one year, then it's like, a quarter of your fucking contract you were hurt. Your pay drops, or I guess your value drops come resigning.
Mhm.
So that's the big thing with the NFL. That's why, well, with the NFL, it's smart. You don't want a long term contract unless you're a very good quarterback or like a position player where you're not getting hit, where you're not really like, getting hurt, like kickers or punters.
Mm.
Obviously, they're still not getting really
Ooh.
big contracts, but you get what I mean.
Mm.
Where the MLB, it's not a contact sport. It's more, if you hurt yourself because
It's yeah.
you pull a muscle or
It is a
snap
physical
something, fall on
sport, but
it
like
wrong.
it's not like a high
It's not
contact
you're
sport.
exactly you're not getting hit 50
And
times, in one day. And
especially with the injuries that are fucking happening every week in the NFL now, where it's just a
exactly,
common theme.
exactly. That's
Oh,
why it's
dude, that's
smart to
so
do that.
bad,
But
bro. But yeah, no. Um, school. I mean, yeah, I want to do a video where we predict free agents. I wonder what
that'd be
episode
cool.
we because I remember I was talking about, or we did our preseason. I think you said Zach Wheeler, so you're pretty close.
Well,
Um,
I said Zach Wheeler before he got hurt.
yeah, no, we
So
did this before the
that's
season
where
started. That's why
I feel
I'm
like,
wondering what
yeah,
episode we did it on,
yeah.
because had to be near
Did we?
April, obviously.
Yeah, it had to be.
Um, but also you're not Rob Manfred, fucking Rob Thompson got nominated for Manager of the Year. I mean,
No way.
yeah, for the National League, obviously, but
They want
I,
to. They want him to. They want to. They. That's not what people in Philly are saying.
literally everybody feel like, yeah. I mean, it's
They
either
want him gone. They want him gone. Like yesterday,
he's not. It's not
Rob Thompson.
100% his fault, but like most
No,
of the
but
he is. Yeah, I know what you
some of
mean.
his plays in critical spots are terrible.
Yeah, like
Like
yeah,
what
yeah.
when he had that what's his name bunt, it was like the worst
Oh yeah, the
thing he could have
Bryson
ever done.
Stott and he should have
Yeah,
pinch run for Costa. Yeah, I don't. I mean, he could get it. He's going against Terry Francona, the Reds manager, and Pat Murphy, the Brewers manager.
I'd say
Um,
if anybody's gonna get it, probably the Brewers. That you know what I mean with their
yeah.
record.
I'm really surprised David Roberts not getting it. I mean, he's gonna get it every year because he's the Dodger manager. But
Yeah.
and then you have Rookie of the Year, which I don't care about. But I mean, what I'm really surprised about is that the Athletics have two Rookie of the Year contenders. I'm telling you, give them like 5, 10
Athletics
years.
do what?
Yeah, they have two Rookie of the Year. What's his name? Jacob Wilson and Mr. Kurtz, Nick Kurtz. You got to be careful for saying that name. Um, but yeah, they're both Rookie of the Year finalists for the American League, which is surprising. They're a really young, scrappy team. Like, give them like they're a really good team, sneaky, but like obviously they don't have the
Really
depth.
good team, sneaky. Weren't they like one of the worst
No,
teams this
yeah.
past year?
I mean, fucking Nick Kurtz. Ooh, fucking shout out to him for being a Pennsylvania native. His nickname is Big Amish.
Oh, shout out fucking Yes Savage.
Trey
Yes Savage.
Savage.
He went to right down the road in Boyertown.
Did he actually?
He's 20. He graduated the same year I did. He's 22.
Oh yeah, he's from Pennsylvania. Shit.
Yeah, he went to Boyertown and he pitched in the fucking World Series.
I know, boy. Pennsylvania people who are showing up.
Yeah, he literally like all right, a little bit farther, but like 25 minutes down the road is Boyertown High School.
Yeah, I just want to.
Fucking right, you know what I mean? World Series pitcher.
I just want to
Crazy.
quickly point out, and I probably told the story on here and to you. I met what's his fucking name? Hold on a minute. I want to make sure I'm saying the right person because hold on, Blue Jays. It is John Schneider, the Blue Jays manager. I met his
Oh,
brother. I met his brother. He stopped at Chipotle for food. This was before they
that's
made it to the
cool.
World Series. So he's
That's awesome.
he's one of the American League Manager of the Year award. I think he's gonna get that. Um,
Interesting.
so are you still aiming for who are you voting for in American League? Final call for MVP.
I'm going fucking what's his name, the catcher.
Kyle Raleigh. Ooh, bold.
Yep, Raleigh.
And then National League. Stupid
I
question.
don't
You're gonna
know.
say Soda.
I
You're
don't
gonna say
know.
Schwarber. You're gonna,
I want to say Schwarber, but I also don't because I don't want to resign him.
yeah.
I've been saying we need to get rid of Schwarber. They should have traded him, but what are you gonna do?
I will say the Cy
he's a free
Young.
agent.
The Cy Young is more exciting. I think. I think the MVPs are already done in deal with who they're gonna be. But you have Hunter Brown of the Astros. You have Garrett Crochet of the Red Sox, and you have Screwball of the Tigers. It's gonna go to Screwball, but like Garrett Crochet is a sleeper pick for that. And then Sanchez is a dog. Shout out to Sanchez. And then you have Skeens and Yamamoto, who I think they're gonna go with Skeens there.
Yeah. Or they could be controversial and go Yamamoto, and he wins World Series MVP and Cy Young same year.
True. I mean that I'm sure that goes into the thought process, but like Skeens is it's such a shame he fucking plays for the dog shit Pirates.
Yeah, I know. I take that back. Skeens gets it. He gets his first.
Dude, he's such a stud. He's gonna get one of the biggest
He's so
pitching.
fucking good. Yeah, he better be the number one highest paid pitcher after next year.
He's gonna get at least $500 million.
He better get. I think he should get more.
I want to see
Personally.
I want to see Levy Dunn in New York and the Queens. I want to see her in Queens. Imagine if we had Screwball and fucking Skeens, bro. Oh my god, I would nut.
You're not getting Skeens.
We gotta. No, the dog.
No,
The Dodgers
I
getting
actually,
there,
I'm gonna analyze it as a, as them being an icon, him and Livy, being a couple and whatnot.
They're gonna go to Philly, right?
No, they're gonna go LA, 100% going to LA. If LA offers the same contract as like other places, he's going to LA.
If they get him, bro, like
100%.
that is the biggest. They're gonna get a lockout for fucking.
I wouldn't be fucking surprised if they do, but the thing is, like, how do I put it? Livy is like one of the most known gymnastics personalities of all time. Obviously, she's not an Olympian, but she's, you see her everywhere. She was on Sports Illustrated cover, twice or something like that. She's fucking famous everywhere else. She's gonna want to go to like a high market spot for her job because she's probably constantly in LA or New York all the time. They will probably have a nice ass house, and you go out to fucking LA. And you go actually be able to win a World Series or multiple World Series compared to going to some other bitch ass team that you might win one eventually if they do it right.
Yeah.
Or it crashes and burns and gets fucking hurt, and then he's never the same. That would be a fucking shame.
That would be, yeah.
That would be that's worst possible situation, but it's happened.
Yeah. I hope not.
Yeah, I agree.
But the MLB season 25 has come to an end. It was a good season.
Over.
It was a really good season. I'm excited to see I'm excited and nervous for the off season because the way people are making it sound, it looks like Pete Alonso is not coming back, which will break my fucking heart. But he has fucking Scott Boras, who's a fucking piece of shit, who is his fucking agent. Cool. He's the one who got fucking Soto that monster fucking contract from the Mets.
Fucking enough.
They're gonna ask for like every single penny. And
I heard that now managers are like they're calling it the Otani effect or something like that, where or like they have Otani tax or something like that, if I'm not mistaken.
I mean,
Have you heard
probably that
that?
does sound familiar. Yeah.
I heard something I saw something about how the Otani and someone else that went to the Dodgers ruined like I guess managers for people because they're calling it the Otani tax.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm looking up right now. It says the Otani tax refers to the strategic deferral of the salary in Otani's $700 million contract, which allows him to potentially avoid California's high state income tax by moving to the state with no income tax before the deferred payments begin in 2034. So yeah, because like Soto got
Oh, I see. Okay. Yep.
Otani got paid $2 million this year compared to the fucking $700 million. That's the difference between Soto
I
and.
thought he was. Oh yeah, that's right. I thought it was 5 or 10,
I'm
but
pretty
he only
sure
got paid
Soto got
2.
his contract in full like shit. Like Soto got paid like $80 million this year compared to Otani's $2 million this year.
Yeah. So you got to pay all that extra tax on it, which it makes sense. You know what I mean? You want to try to keep as much money as you
Especially in
possibly
LA,
can.
yeah.
Yeah, and their tax bracket is so much fucking higher. It's terrible.
But I mean, I mean, like, real quick before we like move on, because I know you want to move on. What
No, I'm good. I'm good with talking. It don't matter.
early World Series matchup for next year? What do you got?
Way too early World Series matchup.
Well, yeah,
Fucking Dodgers and Mets. I'll give you that one.
that can't be the
If they
World
can get
Series. That's
oh
the
fuck,
not,
that's right.
you
You're
can
on
say
the
the
same. They're on the same
NLCS
side.
again, but
Fucking Dodgers and oh, so it has to be that side.
American League versus National League.
I don't fucking know. I want to say Mariners, but I know after this year, there's probably a good chance Mariners aren't even making that far.
I don't know,
It seems like a
man.
lot of these teams do really well for 1 year, and then the next year they're just you don't hear about them again, and
I
then
mean,
that's
the
it.
Guardians are getting closer each year.
Well, they made it last year, but they didn't make it
They got to
this
the
year.
the ALCS last year. They got to the NLDS this year. The Tigers are also. I'll do mine first. I'm
Yeah,
predicting
yeah.
like a sleeper team. Like I want to predict like I don't know. I mean, the thing is, you also not gonna take into consideration with the Braves because now the Braves are gonna get all their healthy players back and they could be a really fucking juggernaut team like they always are because this year was fucking dog shit for them.
Yeah.
Again, it really depends on the Mets as well, depending on where we do, and the Phillies, of course, because the Phillies and Mets are gonna look way different next year because of a lot of free agents and people leaving and whatnot. Um, I'm gonna go. You know what? I'm gonna be ballsy. This could change. I want to see a Cubs Tigers World Series.
Okay.
Cubs are a sneaky
All
good
right.
team, man. They're fucking good every
They
year.
are, but aren't they? They're with the They're on the Dodger side, right? They're
The
NLCS.
National League, yes.
Yep. NLCS. What am I saying? It's conference series. I think if anything, I think the Cubs can make it to the. I think Dodgers Cubs, and is it the NLCS? Did I say that right?
Yes.
Um, but I think that Dodgers going to beat them. Dodgers going to get back in. I'm going to go Tigers or Mariners. Tigers or Mariners. I feel like if
For the
they can get
American
shit
League.
done, yeah,
So yeah.
yeah, Tigers or Mariners, and then Cubs, Dodgers. But I think Dodgers would be in the Cubs.
I just
I did like this year. I did like how I felt they were like a good team, like a good
it's a
potential
shame though
team.
because like we talked about like the National League matchups this year were fucking like lackluster. The American League was just absolute cinematic with the fucking game
Correct. Yeah,
sevens and
100%. Exactly.
um I again like I don't want to like be the fucking typical Mets fan and like fucking ego my way through it. I mean it's a make or break next year. I don't think we re-sign Alonso for multiple reasons. One being that he's gonna ask for 5 or 6 years and he's already like 30 plus years old. and paying him like $200 million for like it's risky. Meanwhile we have young people who can move to first base. Again, we have those overhaul of fucking Japanese players that could be coming into the American League, um, but I don't know. The Mets could make a good. I think the Mets are gonna have a good season next year. I think we make it to like the division series, if anything. We got to see it. I have good confidence. Well, we gotta go back to this and see how we do. But I'm very excited and very nervous for the off season. I would love to, because Alonso's my favorite player. Like he's the reason why I got back in. He's one of the people that because I got back into baseball because how fucking electric he was. But
Yeah.
man, I just as long and I will die on this hill as long as he's not in a Philly, Yankee, or a Dodger uniform. I can really be a little happy here.
Fair enough. Fair enough. You'd hate to see him on somebody else's team.
Especially the fucking Phillies. Oh my god, I'd be so fucking livid.
I'd be so happy if
The
they
fucking
didn't.
court. Like my mom was like, I'm not gonna watch the Phillies. They sign Alonso. I'm like, ego aside, like any fucking team would be grateful to have a guy who would mash 35 plus home runs a fucking season.
Yeah, really.
Like, dude's a fucking stud, no matter where he's gonna go.
100%. I don't think we're gonna get him though, if anything, because we have Harper for first base.
True,
So
but
we don't really need a first baseman.
I mean, now that Schwarber's gone, you put Harper back at DH.
You could. But
I see a lot of
we all
people
know
saying,
they
like,
want to keep Schwarber. We all know we're gonna fucking keep Schwarber and give him this big ass contract, and he's gonna do shit, and then we're all gonna look at each other like we've been saying this. He has one
Yeah.
great season, and then we're right back.
I
in
mean,
the
he's always
same
been solid for
situation
you
we've been in.
guys. It's just like it's the playoffs.
Yeah,
Like
I wouldn't say even fucking solid.
he at least mashes 30 home runs a season. Obviously, with the exception of this season.
This season, and then no, there was like 2 or 3 seasons ago he got under 30.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like now wasn't he outfield? I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, no, he was.
Yeah. So
I mean, the thing is, he's on the same caliber with Ryan Howard, where he's either an instant strikeout or a fucking 500-foot piss missile.
correct, and which is great, but you need to do it in the fucking postseason, not just do it in the regular season. You gotta be consistent, and he has never been consistent.
Yeah, I guess so.
So
When you put it like that, yeah.
you know what I mean.
I'm very excited though. And this is the thing I was talking about with my coworkers is like, would I love if Schwarber go to the Mets? Yes, but like I don't want him. I know we're gonna overpay for him, and we
100%.
don't need a DH.
Any team. The bad part is any fucking team is overpaying for him.
I personally think he's gonna go to the Padres, Cubs, or
I can see him in a Cubs uniform.
I mean, he got drafted by the Cubs.
Didn't he? Yeah, okay. And then he was on the Reds, and then he came to us, right?
Not Reds. He was
Or
Cubs, Nationals, Red Sox, and then Phillies.
he wasn't Red.
He was the Red Sox for a year. He played first base for the Red Sox for a bit. He was not good at first base, but he played for that 2021 or 2022 postseason. I remember he was on the Red Sox.
Okay.
That's where you guys got him from.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, no, any team would be fucking lucky to have Schwarber, but like I just know the Mets are gonna overpay him, and I'm really nervous about like you said, like him. I mean, that's the thing with any fucking team about like signing a monster person or a contract. The thing is, it can have the opposite effect, but it can also have a good effect because like with Edwin Diaz, right? Like, oh, sorry, there was a overhaul of like 2 or 3 years where he was so fucking dog shit. And there was like there was like a overgoing joke with me, Nico, my other friends, where like every time you see him come in, it's just GG's. I remember going to a Phillies Mets game years ago, and my dad said, "Yeah, when Diaz is not playing tonight, he's gone," or something like shit like that. And then lo and behold, he's in the bullpen, and he gives up a game tying swamp dog to Harper, and I was just not fucking. But then once he was offered the highest, I think he got the highest paid relief pitcher contract of all time. He became a fucking demon. Obviously, he's probably gonna get reliever of the year for the National League. So it can have an opposite effect, but also a good effect. I see a lot of people saying that Kyle Tucker goes to the Phillies. I think the Phillies should go for Kyle Tucker.
I 100% agree with that, but knowing us, we won't offer him enough or something. It won't go.
I mean,
through.
of course, like there's
Every other fucking team wants him too.
well, especially the Dodgers. The Dodgers are front runners for him. Of
Yeah, I
course.
heard that, and fucking they'll probably get him.
I don't know. It's just so annoying. But like the thing is, it doesn't have to be annoying because this is what team billionaire owners should do with their teams. They should fucking spend the most amount of money.
100%.
We should be mad
because
at them, especially me.
I-
Especially me, a Mets fan, and you guys are pretty fucking wealthy too. You guys spend lots of money too.
we were, I think, third. We were third or fourth.
Yeah,
You were second or third. So it's like
the top
I
five
feel
is
like
probably like I said,
it's so. Do you know the difference between? I think it's top four between the top four and everybody else.
it's probably
It's like
what the Yankees,
100,
Dodgers, Mets,
150
Phillies.
million. Yes, I believe so. I think that
Padres got to be up there too because they spend a lot of money on Fernando and Manny Machado and all of them as well. They're probably up there, top five at least. I mean, you could do Angels, but like it's fucking only Mike Trout that got paid like 300 million or some shit.
yeah, no, that's it.
But it's definitely like I said, the Mets, Phillies, Dodgers, and Yankees are top 4 and 5 probably.
Trying to see. All right.
Again, which is
Okay, I guess I was wrong. It's not that far off.
mm,
So, do you want payroll allocations or do you want? I guess there's really no difference. So, Dodgers 240 million, Mets 211, Atlanta Braves 197, Toronto 193, Phillies 179, Yankees 187, Houston 160. So I guess not that much, but then like, all right, I guess this is the difference between one and 14 and 15 is 150 million difference.
Jesus.
If you go fucking bottom paid team, the fucking Marlins, so they spent 22 million this year. That's $220 million difference.
That's just fucking insane, bro.
That's I strongly believe there should be a minimum. Cuz I don't know an NFL team that spent that little. Like why is an MLB team spending that little? Even the fucking A's, which they just move or something like, or they're trying to, they sold the team or they were trying to sell the team. They're even 47 million. They're double the bottom spot.
Just fucking insane.
Like that's fucking crazy. How do you go like? I don't know. And then everybody looks at like, oh, they bought the team. They're offering the money. You aren't. What do you expect? You know what I mean? Like you could have a good team if you would offer to actually spend some fucking money. I don't know. And it's like, oh well, the Dodgers are, their owners are super wealthy. If you own a fucking MLB team, you're wealthy. Shut the fuck up. Everybody's wealthy. It's not like, oh yeah, probably the Dodgers owner has more than like the fucking than like the Miami Marlins owner. Maybe not. He might. I'm saying it. He's down in Miami, so it might be, But like the Washington Nationals team, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You're not wrong. I mean, like I said, like we shouldn't be mad because the Dodgers are doing the right. They're like they're doing it right. They're like I can't imagine a fucking depressed Dodger fan because all they do is fucking win. Like it's unreal. I mean, they were so butthurt when they fucking got booted out of the wild card against the Diamondbacks 2023. But like,
yeah.
I just can't imagine. I really can't. They get it so fucking good. They're like the only like stable fan base where they're not like always constant like panicking. Unless it was this year.
And who's that? Who's that?
The Dodgers.
Yeah.
Like their fan base. Like every other teammate is like, oh, well, it's a 50-50 toss up if we do good or bad. And then but like the Dodgers are like, yeah, we're just instantly fucking going to the World Series. It doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
They're always gonna be top in their division. I don't know. But I'm excited. I'm sad baseball's over. Don't get me wrong. I just think that it's going to be a good offseason for the Mets, but also depressing because I
We
don't think
hope.
we get Alonso. I don't think we get Alonso,
Yeah.
unfortunately. But hopefully we get Edwin Diaz and we get a couple of. I think that we're going to get Screwball, which should be exciting. Hopefully,
It
fingers
will be. I
crossed.
think so.
What do you
I
think the
think so. I think this is
Phillies'
gonna be
big
awesome.
signing is going to be this year? At least one player. It could be a re-sign. It could be a new sign.
Reese, it's gonna be Schwarber. It's just gonna be Schwarber. He's it. Unless they can get something done for Tucker, they're getting Schwarber. Is gonna be our big signing. And
Yeah,
knowing them, they're gonna like get rid of like Marsh or like Stott
they
or
should
some
trade
random
away like
person.
Bowman
Well, they should,
Castellanos. Yeah.
but or they're gonna like lose like two guys, and that's gonna be it. And then we're gonna be the exact same team we were every fucking year, and we're gonna be in the same situation as the every other fucking year. We make it to the playoffs, and then we get dog shitted on.
Yep.
You know, I don't. What's gonna happen unless they make a big change? Which I don't even have to make that big of a change, but go out and sign these good players and get rid of the old fucks that are not doing shit. Like how I get they see the problem. They're gonna look at Schwarber and say, you did amazing. You're our best hitter. We're gonna you earn this money. I get he earned the money, but not from fucking us, from fucking somebody else.
Mm,
That's what I
literally.
don't. It's not worth it. It's not worth to spend all this fucking money on a dude that can't hit in the postseason. Because the whole thing is, it's like the goal is to win a World Series, not to be the best team in the regular season. That don't mean shit.
Literally. That's what I've been like trying to like kind of like say with the Phillies is that like you guys can win the division every year for all I care, but like if you can't do nothing in the playoffs, you
Doesn't
can only
matter.
do so much. That's why like
Exactly.
with
You
like
can
the
be
Mets, where like the Braves are like you can get second and third place and squeeze in a wild card spot. Then like you had that journey. That's why like it was
you
my.
gotta make it. You know what I mean? You gotta
That's
make
why
it
it was
first, but then you
crazy
gotta
for
be
the
ready.
Mets last year. Well, we crawled our way out of the wild card. We beat the Phillies in the division series, and
Yeah.
then we barely beat the Dodgers, and we lost the Dodgers. But we
Lost
crawled
to
like,
but barely lost to the Dodgers.
oh
Yeah.
man, I don't think I will ever feel that magic and joy watching the Mets. That was such a fucking electric year, and I really hope we get that done soon. There was something special, like gritty, like fucking like hard hitting, like the OMG Mets. Like man, I was such a good fucking playoff. But I don't know, and I hope we get that again soon because I've been clowned beyond belief about like you guys spent millions of dollars to miss the playoffs. That was one fucking season. It was, I keep fucking repeating myself, but it's true. Soto was not the fucking reason why we missed the playoffs. He's not.
No, not at all. Not at fucking all. Look at everybody else that ain't hitting.
Yeah,
Maybe look at them. Not the fucking okay.
our top four. It's fucking Alonso, Lindor, Soto, and Nimmo. Everybody else has been fucking dog shit.
Exactly. And it's like you want to blame it on Soto.
It's not.
He's gonna probably
He,
be
like
third in MVP voting.
he's gonna be second.
Like, come on. If he's not doing shit, how is he third in voting?
I mean,
Sorry, I
mine
hate to
like
say it, but he's probably gonna definitely be
no,
third
he's
in
probably gonna be
voting.
third. Unfortunately,
100%.
again,
Yeah.
it's gonna be the second year in a row where fucking Otani takes an
Ohtani
MVP
wins it.
from a New York Met.
100%.
He beat fucking Lindor last year.
Yeah.
He fucking
Maybe
beats.
we'll be surprised, in the fucking what's his
Again,
name?
I don't.
Schwarber will win it, and it's like, holy shit,
Oh
Phillies are back.
yeah.
No, we ain't.
Shut the
If
fuck up.
all right, I'm gonna say this. No, I know we're not back, but everybody's gonna saying that if Schwarber wins MVP, we're signing him for this big humongous contract.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like a guaranteed. Like any fucking team was gonna do that. Like if your player wins MVP, you're not giving him away.
Yeah.
Any logical team is gonna be thinking that. Now, if I hate to say it, and I keep saying they're gonna resign him. If he gets second in voting, they're not gonna sign. They're going to re-sign him. They're not gonna let him walk away. Especially if he
I
wants to
don't
be
think the
here.
Phillies are gonna try. I'm not sure who Schwarber's free agent is, But the Phillies are gonna try a couple times, and if they don't get it nailed, he's probably gonna ask for like 350 million or something around near that range. And like maybe the Phillies are gonna propose 200 or 250 million instead of the 350. That's my prediction. I think he's gonna get like a 6-year, $350 million
I'm saying
deal.
I'm thinking 340 for how old is he?
He's probably like 36, 30. Nah, he's probably like in mid 30s. How old is Kyle Schwarber? He's 32.
That's good.
He's
He's
32.
okay. He's gonna get probably my guess a 6-year contract for like 300 million.
I mean, that's
That's
not a
just
bad
what it's gonna be.
contract. It's not
No,
bad,
but
but like
you're overpaying
he's
for a
gonna
guy
he's
that does
basically
good one season.
he's I mean, yeah. It's a risk, but it's a risk that's most likely gonna pay out no matter
Every team
what.
would take if their fucking player goes for second in MVP voting or first. And
Or
everybody
third.
keeps. I would be surprised if he gets third. No offense to Soto. I
I
do think
just
Soto had
think
a great season, but
yeah.
you know what I mean. You can't look at
No.
the
50
if
fucking
you
home
look
runs, man.
exactly if you think even because you also I think of the hype behind him, like
It's
just
true.
like in the NFL, the hype behind the MVP is like a big thing. Not just stats. The stats got to be there, but the hype's got to be there. And the Schwarber hype is there. The Soto hype, I feel like, isn't fully
Oh, it's
there.
there
If he,
because he's the highest
it's
paid player in the fucking
yeah.
MLB.
Well, I think that's why the hype isn't there because they're like, if you're the highest paid
I
guy,
just
why are
think
you
it's
not
because the
first?
Mets. I think it's just because the Mets, because again, the team surrounding him. I think if the Mets were,
Correct. Yeah.
if he was on the Mets last year when they went to the NLCS and then he did what he did, then obviously yes, because I think Soto was in AL MVP voting when he was with the Yankees last year, um, but then obviously got beat out by his own teammate Judge. Shocker,
Yeah.
but
That's crazy how you have two MVP candidates on one team.
I mean, yeah, I mean, the Yankees were a fucking demon, man. That fucking ALCS last year with the Guardians and Yankees was a fucking such a good series.
Yeah. No,
Um,
100%.
I really do think if we get in the playoffs, Soto is gonna fucking carry us, and I'm so looking forward to it because dudes, I'm
I hope he
so
does. Rightfully think number one, I think he can, and I think rightfully so he should.
he just has to be
Looking
backed
at it,
up with good people. Like obviously,
correct.
we have
You can have fucking 8 random ass guys in Soto and
we
expect
we
to go
have
far in
Lindor
the
locked for a
playoffs.
while, but it's
Do you still
everybody
have
else
Lindor? Okay,
that
that's good.
we have everybody else that needs to fucking I
They
don't know
need. Do you guys have like a quick guy? Like a
speed.
fast, speedy guy that's like a
Um,
solid hitter but's fast.
well, we probably yeah we do. We have Lasse Hell. I forgot how to say his name. He's Ronald Acuna's younger brother. We have him, who is not really good for hitting wise, but like he's a speed demon, like you said. We also
So yeah,
had
you need.
Cedric Mullins, who we fucking traded for, and he was supposed to be a fucking demon, and he was just fucking dog shit. But he's fast
Yeah,
as
that's
well.
where we have like Trey Turner, which this past season he didn't do very well, but he's like that solid guy that he's quick
Yeah.
as fuck. Usually he's a solid batter and he's
You
great
guys have some
position
other
player.
people. You have Harper, who surprisingly steals a lot for his age. You have Stott and
Everybody's down on Harper right now. They want Harp. Some people want Harper
dude.
traded.
Imagine the rumors are true and the fucking Phillies trade him to the Yankees. Oh my god, that'd be
I
fucking
don't.
hilarious.
I don't think Harper's gonna want to do that. Number one, I
Well,
think
he did
Harper
grow up a
actually
Yankee fan. He did grow up a Yankee
did he.
fan. Yeah. And he's one of the people that the Yankees were interested when he was a free agent years ago. Like real, I want to
Really?
like squash this real quick because realistically, for the Phillies, it wouldn't necessarily be a bad trade because Harper's declining
No.
each year, but like he's still a fucking really good player. Obviously,
Yeah.
you can get a lot of good people from the Yankees. You can get a Ben Rice, and the Yankees have an overhaul of fucking good prospects and probably draft picks. So like realistically, if I'm a Phillies fan, I'll be butthurt about it. But like you have to realize the payout. Like Harper is getting older
Yeah.
and he's slowing down. You could still get good people out of him now before he starts getting more injury prone and not good.
Correct. Yeah.
So it's a high
I
risk.
agree.
Is it out of the realm of possibility? Yes. But knowing the Yankees and how maybe the desperate the Phillies are to get back in the playoffs, you never can
Yeah.
rule it out.
Exactly. Yeah. So we can do a quick rundown of a couple other things before we end it here.
Oh yeah, I got one more thing too,
if you're
but
good
let's do
with-
yours
okay.
first.
Okay. All right. So number 1, Red Bull came out with their winter flavor. Woot woot.
Is it like a seasonal thing? They do that every year or some shit?
Yeah, every year it's a new so it's called Winter Edition every year. Last year's
Whoa.
I really liked, but you couldn't fucking find it anywhere. That was the problem. Like I wanted to get it so bad last year, and I went all over the place. You couldn't get it. That was the problem. Like I got one case of it, I think the entire season, and I couldn't find it. I'd find like a bottle here or there, and that was it. Pissed me off. It was a great flavor. I loved it personally. A lot of people didn't really like it, but I did really enjoy it. Like, what is this? 20. So, oh my gosh, that's crazy. So, a 2020 Red Bull Winter Edition Arctic Berry is going on eBay for $120.
No way.
Yeah, one bottle. Anyway, sorry, I just funny I was looking at. Their new flavor is called Fiji Apple Ginger. I did have it already actually today. She was able to find it at Target for those of you that are looking. It's not bad. It's very similar to the apple flavor of last year, where they had like something apple. It's very close. I think of it of like it tastes like Christmas. Like it tastes like the smell of like certain Christmas trees. Weirdly enough, it's not bad.
It makes sense. It's winter.
Not my top pick, but it's a solid it's a solid choice. Get it, see if you like it. It's not bad. If somebody hands me that, I'm not bitching. Like if you hand me the yellow edition, which is like the tropical shit or tropic, I think it's tropical or something like that. Fucking sucks. This, I'm not complaining. It's pretty good. Other news. Talk about the Eagles really quick because obviously some of you that listen are Eagles fans. So as we know, the trade deadline's coming up. Well, one big thing that actually just came out, the New York Jets are trading Sauce Gardner to the Colts for a 2026 first round and a 2022 first round and a wide receiver.
Sounds juicy.
Interesting. Makes sense. They're the Colts. They want to win it. They're in the spot to win it now. They are going to trade for players so they can win it now. I understand, and that was one of their biggest spots at cornerback. I think he's a cornerback. Yeah. That they've been really hurting at. I think it's a great pickup for them. However, Sauce is kind of a little overrated. He gets burnt a lot more than he should be for the level people think he's at. You know what I mean? Which makes sense. The Jets, they're right back in the rebuild phase. They're like, I saw a joke today. They're like, if you ain't with us during our rebuild phase, you shouldn't be with us in our rebuild phase. They're going like right back to square one again with 2 first-round picks off of Sauce. Smart move for them because they're not in contention for shit. And they don't want to be paying this guy a high price when they can get, right now they can get great value for him, which they did. I think it's a great pickup for the Jets. Of course, it's the Jets, though. They ain't going to do shit with the picks. They're going to get decent guys, and they're going to be right back to fucking like one. They have like 1 or 2 wins right now. Lucky ass team. Anyway, when it comes to the Eagles, they picked up.
So from the Dolphins, right?
Yeah, so they picked up Jalen Phillips, which was a edge rusher on the Dolphins, which is going to pair greatly with Nolan Smith coming back. I think it's going to be awesome with Jalen Phillips on one side, Nolan Smith on the other. And then we also picked up Jair Alexander from the he's on the Ravens. That's right. Which is also, I think, a great pickup for us because we've been needing a good cornerback. Because Mitchell can't do it all, and the guys we have for backup cornerbacks suck. So I think it's a great, I think and if you think about it, now he's not really thought as a great cornerback. A couple of years ago, he was thought to be like the best cornerback in football, if not, one of the best defensive players in football. Crazy,
Yeah.
I know. But now he's just, he's okay. But I think he's gonna be great. And then we picked up Michael Carter, which is, I believe, another cornerback. I think, or
So
safety.
overall, like, are you pumped up for these
Cornerback or
moves?
safety from the Jets. I think it's a great pickup. I think the biggest thing has been their defense. Um, if
Yeah.
we've had problems on offense with Jalen Hurts randomly having big throwing games, and then other times not even hitting 100 yards in a game. But he's getting a little bit more consistent. It seems like a little bit more, including everybody with like AJ, Devontae Smith, and all of them. AJ Brown was not traded. I would like to put that out. Not traded. Howie stated that we have a great team, and normally great teams don't trade great players. He's like, and AJ Brown, there's a reason why there's a C on his jersey. He's a great part of this team. He's a great player. Great players belong on great teams. So, or that's basically what he was
Unless you're
stating.
Mike Trout of the Angels.
Correct. Well, that's fair enough.
But no, I get that. That makes sense. Yeah.
Overall, I would, if I had to rate it, I give us a B. I give us a B for pickups. I think Phillips is going to be a huge help, especially with Brandon Graham coming back. So Brandon Graham can play like 20, 25 snaps a game, but then it gives Phillips a break, to breathe a little bit and then come back in, or give Nolan Smith a break, come back in, because there's somebody else we have for Nolan's side, I believe. But then also, I think the cornerback health is going to be a big thing. So that's what our cornerbacks have been getting burnt on that side of the ball. On the non-Mitchell side of the ball, they're getting burnt all the time. And, teams know it. So that they're targeting that side. I think it's a great pickup. And overall, I'm excited. I think we're back to having a great defense like we did last year. And if the offense can get shit together, I think, we have a chance to run it back. Very excited. I hope we do. But obviously, I'm an Eagles fan. Also, however, my Broncos are looking damn fucking good.
Your
Woot, woot.
Broncos?
Yeah,
You fucking bandwagon.
Fuck you mean bandwagon?
Saying your
been
Broncos
with them
and
for
talking
so
about your
long.
Eagles.
All right, I have a
I know
AFC
you're
team and an NFC team. Calm down. Now, if it comes to the Super Bowl and it's both of them, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So
I mean,
I'm gonna be fucked in that case. Don't get me wrong. I was very upset. I didn't get to go to the game when the Broncos played the Eagles in Philly. I didn't get to go. Very upset. However, I did watch it. Great game.
Who won?
Broncos. Personally, I wasn't very upset. I was happy whoever won.
Yeah.
That was my thing. I'm like, either way, I'm still happy. And if my Broncos win, I can be like, woot, woot. I'm going to shove it in everybody's face. Broncos win. If the Eagles win, I'm going to say they should have won. They should have won. What are we talking about? They're defending champs. Not defending champs. They're last year's Super Bowl champs.
Yeah.
So, overall, a great pickup. And I'm trying to think if there was anything else. Jerry Jones still sucks. Suck a dick, Cowboys. Sorry. Suck a dick, Cowgirls.
Cowgirls. Yeah.
That's all I got to say.
Dummy.
I don't think there was too much other major stuff, major pickups.
I think from
honestly,
the Steelers yet. Damn. Hopefully we do something soon. We're doing very good.
Steelers are actually not doing too bad. Yeah. Steelers are doing pretty good right now.
Yep.
No, I think they're 5-3.
That's not bad. We're not bad.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're 5-3 or something like that. Yeah. No. They're were top of the AFC. They were number 1 for a week or two.
They're no longer. Man. We'll take it step by step, baby.
Yeah.
I'm wearing my Steelers shirt right now. You would hate my fucking pajama I'm wearing right now. These are old fucking pajamas. I'm wearing a Steelers shirt and a Mets pants. It's fucking a little weird. Wow. But it is what it is. I'm fucking...
Oh. This is another thing, quick fact that I heard. Yeah. Since I don't know if it was 2011 or in 2000s, but this is the first year that every team has had two losses or more before week 10.
Crazy.
This is the first time since the 2000s or 2011.
Huh. That's
So it's been
funny.
like 15 years since this has happened, which I think this is a great season. I think everybody has a chance of beating anybody. They always say it it's anybody's game on Sunday.
Mhm.
Sunday can go to anybody. I think this year especially is fucking anybody can take it. It's anybody's game on Sunday. This week we're going against the Packers, which I'm excited about. Packers were supposed to be able to beat anybody, and they are 5-2-1. So still a great team. But they have their ins and outs, just like the Eagles have their ins and outs. So I think it's going to be a good game, though. I think, especially we're coming off the bye week and being in off of the recent trades we made. I think we're looking damn good, and the Packers too with Micah Parsons and everybody. That D line has been tearing shit up, as well as the rest of the defense. Um, I do believe again Jordan Love he's a good quarterback, but I don't think he's a great quarterback. That's
Mm.
my take for the week. Anyway, I'll let you do your
Dude.
last, and we can end it here.
This is gonna be like a police. This is like an overall like weird episode. We went in guns blazing. I think it was a good episode, but I would be damned if I didn't fucking talk about this Dispatch. Have you heard of it?
Is that the Star Wars?
No, it's a video game.
No shit, I know. Isn't it like based around Star Wars or something?
No, it's not. It's a completely own like its own universe, comic book like its own superhero
Oh,
verse.
and that's where isn't it
Hello.
like the open
Oh.
world where you fight the Emperor, you have the King, Queen.
Not even close. I'm just gonna, I was gonna I'll give you a quick little rundown.
What's it called again? What's it called again? Sorry,
Dispatch.
I've seen you on it. We've actually mentioned where like Marku keeps playing Dispatch. Is that all he's gonna play now?
Yes.
Um. Oh my God! No, that's right. This fucking shit. It's a video game. I wanted to ask you. This is a video. I thought this
That's
was
a
like
video
a
game.
interactive show.
Exactly. It looks like
It's an
it's a fucking.
interactive show.
It's a game. That's a fucking crazy part. That's a video game. That's
I
how
don't know how you call it a video game when there's episodes.
exactly. It's I like it's so fucking peak. This is exactly what I needed because I've been struggling. I'm playing the same 3 4 games and I fucking needed something new. And then this game came out. I saw YouTube videos about it. I gave it a look. I am fucking hooked. It did. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, please go watch my videos, which I'll leave in the link in the description. I've been playing this game on my gaming channel.
I have
And
noticed that. Yes.
it's a fun fact. This kind of go where I will be live streaming on Twitch on Wednesday, Thursday. I'll be live on Thursday. I want to play it. I'll explain it why in a
Ooh,
bit.
there we go.
Um, this, like you said, it's not a show because this is how fucking good the game looks. It's an interactive story, pick your own adventure type game. Okay, have you ever played any of the Telltale games like Walking
I
Dead,
think so.
Batman, Borderlands?
Oh yeah. Yep.
So it's basically I think they're a part of this game along with Critical Role, which is like like a D&D group. Matt Mercer's in it who played McCreed or Cassidy in Overwatch alongside other lots of stuff. Um but basically I don't want to like bore you with it, but like I'm so fucking hooked on this game. It's about you play as Robert Robertson or Mecha Man, who's voiced by Aaron Paul, aka Jesse Pinkman from Breaking Bad. The cast is star-studded, by the way. Um, who basically is like an Iron Man, Batman hybrid, no powers, but packed with a fucking mechanized suit. Who kind of like gets defeated by his villain named Shroud, who kills his father. Blah 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 blah. He works with this company that agrees to like help train rookie superheroes. In return, they'll fix his suit with all the money and shit. But then there's like a little love interest between her name's Blonde Blazer. She's the boss, but like she's also like a blonde. Obviously, she's blonde. And then you have Invisigal, who is this fucking short-haired baddie. Oh my god! But that's not the point. It's like I can't put into words how good it is because don't want to spoil it too much for people who haven't played it. Um, but it's gonna be game of the year. I think I don't think it is, but like it's gonna be nominated for game of the. It's because like there's so much theories about it. There's so much like in-depth lore. Not to mention, like I said, the cast is so stars. They have Moist Critical or Charlie in there. They have Jacksepticeye as one of the voice actors of one of the characters in the games you can play with. I mean, work with. Um, it's such a fucking phenomenal game, and it's so good. Like you said, like you didn't even know it was a game. It looks like a fucking Netflix. It reminds me a lot of Invincible, like that like
Yes. Yep. Yep.
charm, the charm of like the characters and like the loveliness of like the romance aspect, but it also has like the fucking cursing jokes, blood and gore of the Invincible as well. Where it's so oh my god, I'm so addicted to this game, and new episodes come out this morning to this morning, the morning, Wednesday morning. So I'm gonna be up. Because the episodes come out two episodes every week. There's 8 episodes. I think next week is the season finale, unfortunately. They release at 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm legit gonna wake up early and play this and instantly record it and put it on my YouTube channel. So if you guys are listening, well, I'll put I don't, depending on when this comes out at 12. So depending on, keep an eye on my gaming channel, obviously. But I'm planning on, because what's cool about these story based games is that there's different routes you can go. Like it's like a branch of different like interactions and custom scenes that you didn't get if you picked that route. Um, but one of the biggest things that you might like, Jerome, because I know you're a gooner, is that in episode 4, spoiler alert, if you guys have not played it, you get to pick between going on a date with Blonde Blazer or Invisigal.
Yes. Yes, I saw that. You get to go to like a dinner date or in the movies.
And you know, for me,
apparently, I've never played this, and I don't really watch videos on it. But Blonde Blazer I think is a cheater, but I don't know. I could be wrong.
So like the thing with her character, it's interesting, right? Is that my theory is that no matter who you pick for a romantic partner, they're gonna betray you, or like they're something sinister or something dark. Because it's already rumored that Invisigal is working for the bad guys, and she's kind of like a mole for like feeding information to the bad guys.
Yeah.
But like Blonde Blazer was kind of like, I don't want to say cheating with her man, but like she was kind of like a little, like she seemed a bit off when you first met her, at least from what I gathered. But like episode 4, you get to, like you said, you choose between going on a dinner date with Blonde Blazer or a movie with Invisigal, and my heart goes out to fucking Invisigal. I had to choose Invisigal. But what I did is that, because I think no matter who you pick, I think that's going to be one of the more important choices you make in this game. So what I did is I played the game again, but on like in a second save slot. So instead of picking Invisigal, I picked Blonde Blazer. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to live stream on Thursday on Twitch the Blonde Blazer route, and then I'm going to record and upload the Invisigal route, because I'm really curious to see like how different like the interactions and the story goes. But like I'm so fucking obsessed with this game. You have no idea. This is what I needed. This is such a breath of fresh air for video games, and everybody on TikTok is going insane about it. Because the character, it's so good. I really recommend you. You probably can play because you have a PC, so you probably could play. But if not, like go on YouTube, Troy. I can't recommend this fucking game enough.
Jeez.
All I gotta say, if you don't get it or watch it, I heavily implore you to watch the first 30 seconds of episode 4. Do you know about that?
No.
Oh my god, you're in for a fucking treat. Oh my god. I gotta live stream it after this game for you. I gotta show you the first, dude. Ugh, sorry. But yeah, guys, play. I can't recommend this game much. I'm gonna be uploading it it's 1 in the morning, so I'm gonna say today. So look out for my gaming channel. I'll leave all that good jazz in the description, and my Twitch down in the link in the description down below, because I'm gonna be streaming and playing this game. But that's all I wanted to say. I'm finally getting back in the content. I'm gonna be doing more stuff on the gaming channel because I feel like I've done nothing. So this game is good for it as well. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode. I like this episode. A lot of sports oriented.
Yeah.
I like a little sports.
Yeah.
Well, if you guys enjoyed, you guys already know the drill. It is completely free to subscribe. So make sure you guys subscribe to wherever you're listening to this podcast. Ring the bell. Follow the social media and follow my gaming channel on Twitch, and obviously Troy's as well. and down in the link in the description. And we will see all you lovely people next Wednesday. Peace.
Yeah, absolutely. Have a good night.